Brews and Banner Podcast. Banner Podcast. Brews and Banner Podcast. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Brews and Banner Podcast. I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, as always, is the Legendary Brew Crew. What up, fellas?
I was reading this weekend.
Mama.
Nah, it doesn't taste like dirt.
My name is Lou Belgians, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm wondering,
does Delaware have an actual culture? This is the podcast that we talk about beer, but we also talk about a lot of things that's happening in the world, politics, movies, anything really that comes to our mind while we're here sampling these brews. Grab a drink and pull up a chair.
Ooh, we love you, Brews and Banter Podcast.
The butcher coming, nigga. Ain't nothing like that first M. Feel like I'm going on my second life. At times I was staring down the barrel. I had to get my mind right and drive like it's ready for the first.
I need a butcher back at it again. What up? Welcome to Brewing Banter Podcast, where the topic is the rockin' and the brew. Well, happy to fuel. And I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, as always, the Legendary Brew Crew. What's going on, fellas?
Hi.
We got a full house today. This is episode 235 of Bruising Banter Podcast.
I don't know if Lou's here though. He said his younger brother. That shit look like Gemini, man. What was it? Gemini?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. He was holding that one. I ain't heard that one. That was a good one.
That's
I just needed something different. Something new. We'll see how long it lasts.
I got you.
Hey. This is episode 235. Like I said, if this is your first time joining us, welcome. I'm glad you finally found us on these Podiverses, or the Podverse, or whatever you want to call it. This Pod Universe. What? For all our bruisers.
Come up with the weirdest stuff, and they can't even get it out. The Podiverse.
I did get it out. I just wanted to explain what a Podiverse was. That's all.
Pod America?
Podiverse. I just wanted people to know Podiverse was like the Pod Universe. If just in case they did. That's all.
I got you.
Interesting. Awesome.
To all our bruisers and bruisettes, welcome back. I'm glad you have came back to join us. We appreciate you. As always, if you are taking the time to listen, I'll jump on over to your favorite podcast platform. Remember to rate and review. Hit that, smash that like button, or download, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, all that. Smash.
Smash it.
But we do have a great show for us this afternoon, this morning, this evening, when you're listening to the podcast. And I guess it continues our theme or rounds out our January for our, I guess, business entrepreneurial folks. Starting off the new year. If you are thinking about starting a new business, then this was the month for you to join in. We had venture capitalists, franchisees, and now we have a entrepreneur. Another entrepreneur.
We also had a kidnapped entrepreneur as well on the week that and Yoda got snatched.
True.
We had four entrepreneurs. This is our fourth entrepreneur in a row.
Yeah. If you want to add that as an entrepreneur, they might have been contracted though. So I guess that is still an entrepreneur. Contract work is
true.
Be careful.
Yeah, they still got 1099. Yep.
And he's still out there, so be careful.
Without further ado, we want to bring in Danielle from the entrepreneur behind the MKS Products. So let me give her a round of applause and bring her in.
Round of applause. You don't give yourself a round of applause.
Welcome to the show. I'm glad you can join us this afternoon, this morning, this evening. But before we get into what you're all about and who you are, we always like to know what everybody is drinking on. So what are we drinking today? And Danielle, what are you drinking today?
I am drinking pink Moscato.
Okay.
I love wine.
All right. Any particular brand, or you just like any pink Moscato, or?
Nope. Anyone. any pink.
I go with that. Wait,
I'm pretty simple. Whatever's in the store.
yo, you know what's crazy though? Does pink? I guess it does have different. The different brands have different tastes, but to me, all of them taste the same.
Yeah,
I think so too.
that's what I was going to say. Is it always pink Moscato, or is it sometimes Noir or Pinot Grigio? It's always pink Moscato.
It could be Riesling, pink Moscata. Pinot Grigio is a little bit more like real strong. So like maybe if I'm eating or something, eat my dinner or something. But other than that, like these are my go-tos.
Okay,
They go down nice.
Go down nice and easy. All right. All
Pass
right.
me another
Lou,
of
what you
that.
drinking on?
Oh man, we had the pleasure of going down to Dogfish Head this week, and we stopped off at Dewey Beer Co. As y'all know, it's my favorite brewery in the world. And here's the secret machine. If y'all could see that very slowly, it's
Very slowly.
blackberry cherry pie. It's 7% alcohol by volume. It's a fruit smoothie beer, stored upside down because it has a lot of sediment in it. This is what it looks like very slowly. And it's thick and cherry looking. It tastes like cherries and blackberry. No hints of the pie at all. But the cherry and the blackberry is very prevalent. It's very fruity. So yeah, always pass me another when it comes to Secret Machine.
yo.
And it's thick. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, we like them thick.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially with our beer.
Yeah, our beer. We like. You said you don't taste the pie crust, so you don't have. There's no breadiness.
No, I don't taste the pie. I don't. Not really. A little, but not enough to call it pie crust. I taste the blackberry and cherry is more overpowering, and I would like to enjoy that more anyway. So I'm gonna go with that's what I taste the most.
Yeah, and probably more.
But yeah, anybody. Yeah, anybody that don't like beer, that are non-beer drinkers, but that like Kool-Aid or like sweet tea, Secret Machine is a really good gateway entry to your beer life, for real.
There you go.
That's true.
All right. Yo, what you drinking on?
Man, I also got something diabetical as well. From Dewey Beer Co. I got their girls, and this is the one with the.
I tasted that one.
Winter Colada, but this is the crazy part, though. I thought it was. I'm almost sure that when I tasted it, and it could be true because this is in a can. But when I tasted it there, it was sweeter than what it tastes like in this can. I'm not gonna lie, it's still sweet, but just not as sweet as when I tasted that.
Okay. Yeah.
But this
I could see that though, because the whatever I had there was really sweet too. Tasted better than the can. You know, it tasted better there than anything I've ever had.
Yeah, it's like
fresh out the tap.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's just because.
Yeah, for sure.
But that this is a collab with Draker. Is that how you say that? Drekk.
Yeah, Draker.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't had a beer from them in like since we started this podcast. Like I had one.
Draker?
Yeah,
that's been that long.
At the beginning, and then haven't seen it. I don't know. I just haven't ran into it. But this has carrot cake, orange, cherries, lemon, and coconut in it. Right. The crazy part is that you taste the carrot cake at the beginning. As soon as you sip it, you taste that carrot cake. Now, and I guess the lemon brings in that little pucker part into it. But it's not as it's not as coconutty as I thought it was. And I thought it would be because it goes.
Did you want it to be more coconutty or not?
No, I mean either way would have been fine. I mean, I like coconut, so either way it's fine. But I mean, but this is another gateway if you're not into beers yet and you want to try something different. Then this is another gateway. This is real sweet. It looks like this one's kind of thick too, but it's like this in a glass. But it's because it's a lot of fruit in it, so it's like having a I'd be like I'm juicing, so
juicing with alcohol in it. It's juicing with fermented juicing.
So
That's
shout out to Dewey
Like-
Beer Co. and their thrills. I definitely pass me another one of these all the time.
Now, before I get into what I'm drinking, Daniel, do you partake in beer?
So I have not found a beer that I like. I've tried. And I don't know. But you guys have some interesting stuff though. So
Yeah, this is different.
Yo, all
This
the
don't taste
beers
like
that you
beer at
had.
all.
Yeah, I was about to say all the beer taste like what you consider beer to taste like, because this doesn't taste like traditional beer at all.
that's the thing. Yeah. It was just that taste, that aftertaste.
Yeah, because I don't really like the beers that you probably thinking of is the same beers that like I had before I actually started drinking beers. And some of them,
I really try. Like, I mean, it's cheap, it's easy to get. Like, I try, but I don't like that.
Yeah, these are these.
I don't know.
These two beers that we just put on the show, they're you're gonna like those beers. That's what you need to go look for the next time you go searching. Don't do a lager or a pilsner or IPA.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Fruit, they sound really good and healthy, so I'm really into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, beer bellies is a myth.
I don't know if they help. I don't know. Are they healthy?
It got a lot of fruit stuff in it.
Yeah, well, thank you. We can say it's healthy then.
You know, he said he juicing, so I mean.
Okay. It is fermented juice, and it is. That is true.
She said that she don't like the whole beer belly thing. That's a myth because
that's a myth.
Yeah, if you look, people that don't drink beer got big ass stomachs too. So like, that's how you know. That's how you know. Easily settled.
That's true. That's true. That's true. They just want to blame the beer, but you never drunk beer in your life. You got a water belly. You got a water belly calling it a beer belly. That's nasty. Disrespectful to the beer. I like that.
Right. We'll do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
All
Rob,
right.
what you got?
Because I knew y'all would also bring up Dewey Beer Co. I've said, hey, I might as well make it 3 for 3. But I actually have a black lager. There it is, the Midnight Cactus. This is a black lager.
That was good.
7.5% ABV. It is a roasty lager, so you have the darker malts. So you have that roasty, which is why it had the black in color. Obviously, got the brewed in the glass. So it definitely lager yeast was used into it. So it's not thick, but it is
it's thick. The way you said it, it must be because it's on your tongue still.
Thick. Yeah, it coats, but it's not thick. So I don't know how. It's not really
okay.
So
I understand that. That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's definitely a delicious beer if you like lagers and you still want some of those roastier notes from the malts being a darker malts. This is definitely a good beer. I enjoy it. 7.5%. So if you like that ABV a little higher too for lagers, this is definitely the one for you to try. Shout out to Dewey Beach for them. I'm gonna pass me another on mine.
We didn't say our ABVs.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, I said mine was 7. Mine was 7.
Oh,
always 7 for.
This is crazy. This one's only like 5.2, I think. Yeah, this one 5.2. So this is kind of low. So you can drink as many. I mean, I wouldn't drink too many of them because they're so sugary.
Yeah. Yeah, right. You said that they diabetical for sure. Diabetical is the proper word for it. But yo,
while we're here,
shout out to the Milton, Delaware area, because having like 2 of the best breweries in craft beer within like 10 minutes of each other is just that's diabetical. That's diabolical. It's really it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure having that day.
Yo,
for sure.
And one thing I want to say, since we all got Dewey beers on here, on February 3rd, we'll be out at Dewey and Friends.
Oh,
at their event on the streets, running around. Y'all will see us.
That was good synergy, guys. That was good synergy too. Like we
see us.
Yeah, definitely
we'll
have a good time. And shout out to the NB2A for coming to Delaware with Dogfish over the last week, doing their first annual, I guess, retreat. And they really came out. We got the
what's NB2A?
Check them
out.
out.
I don't know.
National Black Brewers Association.
Okay,
they had their retreat at Dogfish this year. So they came to Delaware. from all over the country. So that was good to see all the folks. And
all them black folk, yeah.
All the brewers all the black brewers making a difference. It's actually cool. There's a lot of people out here doing God's work.
through craft beer. Through craft beer. It wasn't no sermons out there. It was no sermons, no Bibles. It was God's work through craft beer.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, everybody's drinking on something, but we are eager to know what MKS Products is all about as she adjusts her apron.
She's ready now.
Like schmack.
Schmacking. Yeah, schmack is better.
Schmack is better. Yeah, schmack is it. That's the word. Yeah. Aprons for cooking. Schmacking is for schmacking is for crafting and crafting and making product. Yes, she's schmacking right now.
Yes.
Schmacking. Yeah. That's an action word. Schmacking.
Yeah, that's a verb.
It's when you're adjusting it. When you're adjusting it, it's schmacking.
When you're adjusting it, when you're actually using it, when it's actually in use, you're schmacking. You're actually doing God's work through schmacking. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, we want to thank. We want to have Danielle from MKS Products tell us all about it. So, without further ado, the floor is yours.
Welcome.
Guys, thank you for having me. My name is Danielle, originally from Delaware, Philadelphia area. I now live in Atlanta. Been out here for 8 years now, and I'm the owner of MKS Products. MKS Products, it's almost been 4 years. I started it because my daughter has eczema. So she was the reason behind it, the creator. If it wasn't for her, I never would have thought about it. It was in a pandemic. The world was shut down and her hair was falling out because she has eczema in her scalp and she has it on her body. So she could not use anything commercial, anything with alcohol in it, because it would just make her have flare-ups. And so that's when I started researching natural products and what I could do with stuff I could buy from the store, kitchen, already had in my cabinet, and help her with her eczema. So that's how it was created. Moving forward,
what is Danielle? What is eczema?
Eczema is like a form of like itchy skin, dry skin. Sometimes it can get really. You can scratch so hard it can start bleeding. It's basically 70% of America has a type of form of sensitive skin or eczema, and most of the time it is hereditary. So with Mackenzie, her father has eczema. He was born with eczema. He has eczema. So Mackenzie inherited, because I have another son and me and him don't have eczema. So it is very hereditary. But then also you can get it late. I have customers who got eczema late in life. But it's basically something, inner outer. It's really good to kind of like maybe detox or maybe check what you're eating. You might be allergic to something. So it could be different forms that can trigger it.
Yeah, right. Some of it could be bad. My son had bad. Well, it ain't as bad now that he's a grown man, but
okay, so he's proud of it.
Stuff, yeah. Not all the way, but he still has it.
I was gonna say, does it ever go away?
I think it can go away.
Yeah, it does go away. I've heard. Maybe it doesn't. They might find it where it's seasons.
Yeah, because I know mine is seasonal, but like with him, I don't think and sometimes it may not go away. It's just that now it's more manageable because you're an adult and you know how to handle it.
You learn how to handle
it. Yeah, I know. But when he was a baby, it was like tough. And when he was younger, it was tough trying not to scratch and all this stuff.
Yes,
so it's like,
because one thing about kids is when my daughter, it's like she'll itch more if she is irritated, frustrated, stressed. She'll start scratching. She'll be like, oh no. So like the best important thing is to stay moisturized and stop taking hot showers. So I know that's so hard, but hot showers, that dries all your skin out. And then you're putting them commercial soaps on there. So that's why you want to go natural. You want to use we use an oatmeal and honey soap, which is good it compacts, it helps with the itching and the flare-ups. And then the honey gives it that moisturizing that you need, so it's not drying your skin out. So that's the soap that I really recommend if anybody has any type of form of skin conditions. And then also that's a good soap for just an everyday soap.
So like you being marinated.
Yeah, I am.
Yo, like
I closed my salon down in the pandemic, and I just went full throttle with MKS Products. In the kitchen is my lab. I turned one of my rooms into an office, and I started with one product, and now I have probably over 23 products out, and that's what I do for. And I ship worldwide.
So what was the one product that you had?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What was the one product?
The one product that really kind of set the bar for who we were was my first product, which is the eczema. It's called Shea Butter Moisturizer. It's a multi-purpose moisturizer butter that I have created. It's for the hair and for the body. All natural, has all natural ingredients like fenugreek, black castor oil, shea butter, raw shea butter in it. It has jojoba oil. Those are all natural ingredients that will help with any type of skin conditions, and it also promotes hair growth. So now my daughter has a head full of hair now.
Oh, nice. That's what's up.
So when your daughter was first born, right. When your daughter was first born and diagnosed with the eczema, how long did it take for you to know that the products on the shelf weren't going to work for her, and then you need to develop something? Like how far from her being diagnosed and it not working or making it worse to you saying this is what I'm going to do?
So when she was first born, everything looked fine. I would probably say when Mackenzie was about 6-7 months, I started noticing, which is not common, the back of her hair and the sides of her hair was falling out, but it was very dry. And also when she was born, her cradle cap was a little bit more severe than a normal what cradle cap will look like. But like I said, at that time I did not know. So around about 7-8 months is when I started noticing, like, okay, then when I took her to the doctors, they was like, oh, she probably won't have hair because of her eczema. Her hair is going to probably continue to fall out. And I was like, oh no, like my baby's going to have hair. Like I have a lot of hair. So we're going to figure this out.
Right.
So I was like, that's when, but what I did though, before I even launched my business or launched a product, to be honest, I was just trying to help Mackenzie. I didn't think like I was about to create something and it was about to help. I was so surprised how many people suffer from this. Adults, children, older people. It's a huge market. So, but when I originally started it, I started taking pictures. I started documenting it. I started looking at what ingredients I liked that worked better or what ingredients I wanted to swap out. So it was about 90 days before when I started looking at those pictures and I was like, oh my God, you know what? I might be on to something. Let me just see. I'll just do this one little soft launch and see if it's some other people, that other moms that are suffering from this. If I can help maybe 10 people. I never thought it would be this big.
Nice.
Hey,
that's what's up.
That's what's up. Now, taking it back, and I think we kind of talked about before we got online, but were you always an entrepreneur? Like, is this something that you already did, or was this the thing that was catalyst to make you an entrepreneur?
I've been an entrepreneur since I was 19. A lot of people know me as Danielle the Nanny. I'm also the children's author of My Nanny and Me. That's on Amazon. I originally made a name for myself being a nanny, and then traveling to different states. I lived in New York, DC. I worked for a lot of people in the industry. I raised a lot of kids along the way. That's why I wrote the book. So that was like my first time really just like being an entrepreneur. And then I had kind of went corporate for a little bit. And then I opened up a salon. And then I started MKS Products. So entrepreneur is something that's always been in me. I love being my own boss. I love being able to be hands-on with my children. So I love the freedom that it gives me. I'm a very, very hands-on mother. From PTA meetings to soccer to track to swimming to my kids are all over the place. So being able to be an entrepreneur and create that freedom is everything to me. And my children my business.
Congratulations.
And
Yeah,
your
they're
children
my-
are your business partners.
So it was only right to make Mackenzie my business partner, and then to
Right.
make
Yeah, I mean, you stole her name for your business name, so you gotta give her something. Yeah.
I don't know if it's stole because she gave her the name.
Right.
I mean, and then took it, but then took it back. That's kind of like it's my name now. And she was a minor. She ain't signed off on this. Yeah.
So yeah.
So
we'll
what
put
does that mean though? What does that mean when you're business partners with you?
So meaning that my son is underneath of me, then you have kins just because of age. So it means that it's all 50. If anything was to happen to me, my son will be up. He's 15. So he would be able to sell the business, run the business. He works side by side with me. I'm so grateful for my son.
Nice.
He plays a big part, big role, and behind the scenes until we can afford, employees. He is the employee.
Right.
I got you.
But I'm teaching him so much.
Yeah.
So it
Mhm.
he learns so much about marketing, creativity, packaging, how to read orders, customer service, which is so big to us. I'm so close with my customers. Customer service is everything to me. So he's learning the business part of that because one day, he's going to have the business.
Cool.
Nice. I like that.
Now you said you started with one, but you have over 20 products now.
Yeah, so we have from shampoos, body butters, we have feminine foam wash, we have body hair. I'm really into hair. I basically shaved all my hair off 3 years ago. And I basically took my customers. So basically my customers online on my Instagram, they follow my journey. I grew all my hair back in 3 years using my hair. And so my hair oil is good for beards. So men who have spotty beards, they can't get it to connect. It's called Grow Anything Oil. It's good for beards, eyebrows, and hair.
Rob, you might need to get some.
Rob.
Look
Look at her. She just showed you. She just showed you.
Rob, you might need to get some beard oil.
I don't want to do that to y'all. I'm trying to help y'all out. I want to keep y'all the beard guys.
Look, I took mine off so that you could grow, bro.
Rob,
go ahead and
yeah,
get yours.
Nah,
Go
ahead
Rob.
and do what you gotta do, man.
Man, that wood ain't gonna help because he baby face
might.
gangster over there.
Well, at least I'm
Nah, let's put it. I would love to put it to the test. Rob, you want to grow a beard? Let's put it to the test.
Yeah. Okay,
Let's put MKS Products to the test. That would be awesome. If Rob could grow a beard with your product, your product needs to be on the Oprah show. Like it needs to be on the Oprah show. Like who Will Smith need to invest? Like we could definitely find you some great investors.
Inside your beard or whatever hair follicles you're trying to stimulate. You want to just kind of put the oil on and then you want to massage it to kind of just get your hair follicles going. Activate them.
All right.
Activate
I'm gonna give me some, and we're I'll be looking like Rick Ross out here next year.
Listen,
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Growing oil, that means it will grow and deepen. Anything you need to grow.
Well,
Let me
I'm
ask
putting
you
my
this.
here too. I'm putting my actual hair.
Maybe I need to do that. But what's in the
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. Don't let that slip by. Yep. Get some for the tops. Get some for the tops. Does it work on the top? I mean, it does. It work on the top of your hair, so I guess it works for men as well.
So
Yep.
Men, women, children. It's
What's
all
in it?
natural. It has about 12 herbs and oils. It has to blend for 48 hours to marinate. Like it's really like I don't just sell the oil. Like it's really like it has proven results. I have to let it marinate it a specific way. It's a special blend with a lot of like rosemary and just things that just really help get those follicles together.
You develop the 48 hours, the 12 different the secret recipe and all that.
Well, no, so it has to sit for 48 hours before I sell it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the base? What's the main oil base in that? It's like olive oil or something.
Oil, flaxseed oil.
Oh, flaxseed.
Flaxseed oil. And then also you have aloe vera oil in there. You have coconut oil. So like I
Okay,
would
so
definitely
if
say
this get in my mouth, I'll be all right.
oh, and avocado oil,
Okay.
and flaxseed oil, grapeseed oil. Like you can't go wrong with those.
Oh, you definitely could eat that. You definitely could eat
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
if
all my products, like it's stuff that I can eat. Anything that you can eat, you know, is good for you. You know what I mean? Because we cook. I don't cook in regular oils or anything. I cook in grapeseed oil. I use grapeseed for my skin. I use grapeseed for my hair. I use grapeseed for we have conditioner. I'm really big on sea moss. Really big on sea moss. Sea moss is life. I eat it. I consume it. I'm 41 years old. I have on no makeup right now.
me either. I'm older than you, and I don't have one either.
You guys
never. I try that. I never put on makeup. Yeah, makeup doesn't look good on me.
The girls will get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, we know. We just teasing. Yeah, for sure.
It helps your skin glow. It helps your youthfulness. You know, the wrinkles, the tiredness. Like we have a soap. We have a face mask.
Hold on, Danielle. We got to talk about the other products. I want to go back to the sea moss because is this a sea moss? Like, do you go get the like what is like sea moss? Like, is it what is it? It's in the ocean? Like we go get it from the ocean?
I get it from St. Lucia. I have a vendor, and they ship it to me, and I literally make like probably 4 different things with that. So I have a detox tea. I have a gel, the gel version, and then I have a sea moss lemonade. The sea moss lemonade I created because my teenager doesn't like the texture of the gel.
Yeah.
So
I'm like your teenager.
So I created the lemonade version for him so that I could get him to take it. And then now I also get my youngest one to take it too. So
that the sea moss, like you said, your son doesn't like the texture. If it comes in those 4 different products, how much of the lemonade is it the same amount as the actual bottle of the sea moss that you would like take, I guess, spoonfuls of?
Right. So the gel is a 16 ounce. You take 2 to 3 spoons a day. That's really all you need. The lemonade is a 16 ounce. You take a 3 ounce shot a day. So it comes in a 16 ounce bottle, and it comes with a shot glass, a plastic shot cup, and you just basically pour and you take a shot a day.
And do you add anything to the sea moss that comes in the?
So with the gel, it has bladderwrack and burdock inside of it. So instead of normal sea moss gives you 92 minerals. Your body needs 102 minerals. With me adding the burdock and the bladderwrack, that's giving you 102 minerals that your body needs to consume.
Are you speaking English?
So yeah, and what minerals did you not put in?
I'm nerd about this stuff, guys.
What minerals are we missing? You said 102, you put 102 in, but we need 106.
So sea moss.
Give me my 4
minerals. Your body needs 102 minerals. I'm adding the burdock and the bladderwrack that gives you your full 102 minerals.
So you add 2 things that give us an extra 8.
That math. The bladderwrack and the burdock.
Those are roots.
Oh yeah, that's an herb. Sorry.
Okay, me and Rob was like, you speaking in a whole another language. That's what we was trying to get around to.
Okay,
like that's it's okay. We're gonna work all the way through it. We got some time.
I thought she was like the Hemshack and the I thought she was talking about
Meshach, Abednego, all of those herbs and roots.
Right.
It gets dirty over here.
Do you so that's the only version you sell? You sell the ones where you add the other 2 minerals or roots rather, right? And so then you sell the other 3 products as well.
Yes, so they have sea moss lemonade. You can get it in just plain sea moss and lemonade, or you can get an elderberry. Elderberry is pink. Elderberry is because of that gives you an extra immune booster. So. And then we also have turmeric and ginger shots. So just depending on what you're looking for, like I suffer from joint pain. So I recently launched the turmeric and ginger shots because it helps with inflammation. So it just all depends on what you're looking for.
So do you do consultation? Yeah.
Go ahead. She didn't do any of this before the pandemic. She was YouTubing hard.
She was looking at Dr. Sebi like a mother.
I was. Listen, the world was shut down, and all I had to do, I just had time to just learn and educate myself.
Yeah.
You just took advantage of it. That's awesome.
I did. I really believe if the pandemic never happened, I would have never said, I'm such an on-the-go person. I never would have thought to sit down and mix and start putting things together and trying to I got to document everything. I would have never had the time for all that. Never.
So let me go back then. So if the pandemic doesn't happen, your daughter still has eczema, and you still were having trouble finding the different product that you needed because it wasn't working.
I would have,
but you wouldn't have went try to go worldwide with it. You would have just been household.
Probably not.
I'm making one batch a month to put it on my baby's head. Wow.
Yeah.
I never
selfish. So selfish.
Her, but I never would have thought of getting into the social media world.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time on social media now because of what I do. So I'm constantly creating. I'm constantly talking. I'm constantly, on TikTok. I'm constantly. So I never would have. I would have helped my baby for sure, but I never would have about okay, what can I do to produce money, stay safe, stay in the house. The only thing was open up e-commerce stores.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's cool.
So you say you do this full time, correctly? That's what you said. You said this is your full time.
That's all I do.
All right. Well, very good. I'm gonna get a lot of applause for that.
Thank you. I hit the ground running.
Sure did. You ain't lying.
So now you have 23 products that you sell, but a person like the three of us would only need maybe 2 to 3, probably maybe 4 products of your. How would we find what products we need? Do you do a consulting? Do you have a questionnaire on the website? How does that work?
You can always reach out to me on my Instagram. People reach out to me and say, hey, I have high blood pressure. That's a very common thing. I actually just had a guy this morning that said, hey, I did your tea. My blood pressure is going down. So depending on what you have going on is where I will say hey, this would be good for you, or this would be good for your kid or your grandmother or something like that.
So you actually recommend them looking out or reaching out before they purchase? I
do, but also on my website is very detailed. I spend a lot of, if people would just read a little, I spend a lot of time putting it.
Yeah, for sure.
Most of the time people don't.
Yeah. Nobody got time for that.
Most time people
don't reach out to me.
It is on the website, but they not.
It's okay. It's my job. So it's my job to educate you. So on my website, you can people hit me in my chat, and I talk to people all day long. So as you're on there, you can go to the chat, and we can talk about what you're looking for.
So I'm curious, on your social media, do you talk about each individual product? Hey, this is my tea, and this is what blah 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 blah.
I literally have so much, like I said, so many products. So this is the thing. So I can, if I have something new, I might focus more on that one. If I have something that is more in stock, I might push that for the week. Since I'm my own manufacturer, I don't have to outsource nothing. So I can literally focus on every week, every Sunday, I look over what I'm probably going to go over for that week. So what am I going to hit on? What needs to be talked about? What do I have a lot inventory in? What hasn't been selling? Because sometimes something will get lost in the track, and I'll just go and promote it. And then people are like, oh yeah, that's right. She has turmeric lip balm for people who have dark lips. Let me go get some. You know what I mean? So it all depends on what I'm, what areas I'm trying to hit for that week. What sales we have going on, what promotions we have going on. I have a subscription people, so I tend to send them certain things. I have my members that I might send something to. So it just all depends. But that's a really good question. It definitely is not easy having all these products out. But this is the thing. I created something where you can go to my website and you can shop. You don't need to go to Walgreens. I have soaps. I have moisturizers. I have sea moss body butter. That's the most newest one out. And that sea moss body butter is amazing. So it's so many things that you can go right to the website. You can order. And if you want to never run out, you can just do a subscription. I have people that do subscriptions and they get their stuff every time.
Another question people probably have is, What does that sea moss body butter have you smelling like? Because
So
Well, sea moss don't stink if you do it if you do it right.
it
don't.
smells really
Nah.
good. It smells really good. If you guys are interested, I will send y'all some. Whatever you're interested in, just let me know. But that sea moss body butter, it is mixed with lemongrass oil, so it smells very refreshing. Very it's good for men and women.
Okay.
So what?
You have a men's product line besides the hair growth, so it's specifically like ladies don't even want this. This is for the guys.
So with Malachi, with me having a teenager, I have a Malachi's collection, and that's all my men.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah.
And then Mackenzie, who I call Bella, she has a Bella collection. So
that's like strictly the lady stuff.
The babies.
So you
babies.
Took her name.
Babies.
Took her name and then said, "Nope, I ain't gonna call you Mackenzie no more." Bella.
These kids gotta work, man. Listen, they gotta work.
Like I'm taking all the names back.
Mackenzie even works. You gotta work around here. You gotta put those boxes in the bag. You gotta work, girl.
Yeah.
So the Bella brand is for the children.
Yes.
The Malachi brand is for the men's line, and then everything else is unisex.
Yes. A lot of our products is all unisex. Only until you get down to the smells. Like if you want to have a strawberry smell or you want to have a mango smell. Other than that, all the skincare stuff is all for everybody.
I want a mango and strawberry smell.
That's what I was about to say. That's unisex. That's unisex.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, mango. Yeah, mango. Yeah. Whatever you
she definitely let go of that strawberry though. She let go of that strawberry. Like that's don't get that strawberry for the ladies. Don't come in here smelling like strawberry.
Right? Why not though?
don't come in this meeting smell like strawberry unless it's her stuff. Unless it's her stuff. Don't meet with her smelling like strawberries, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That don't even.
Yo, what makes a so is a body butter just a thicker version of a lotion?
Okay, that's a good question.
That is a good question, Yoda.
I love you guys' questions. So my sea moss body butter is mixed with aloe vera, which is a liquid. So that is more like a thick lotion when you put it on. It's just like a thick lotion. It goes on so soft and smooth. The body butters don't have any liquid in it. So they go on a little bit more thicker. You understand? So, but you know how you put lotion on? The main ingredients in lotion that you guys probably use that is commercial is water. So that's why.
I'm just assuming that we use commercial lotion.
I was just saying. But no, it's very thin, and that's why like you'll be ashy in like 30 minutes because it has a lot of water in it. It has a lot of alcohol in it. So it's watered down, and they just make a whole bunch of it and sell it. The body butters, you're just getting all oils and butters. So that's going to be a little bit more thicker. That's going to be more healthier for your skin. So that's a good question.
Okay. And because I got some shea butter, it's like crazy thick, right? But once you start rubbing it in, of course, it smooths out. But like when you getting it, that thing like you just be like,
mine's
God,
still,
damn.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's a little. It's not as whipped. Mine's is more whipped, so it's a more fluffier.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a more fluffier. That one is more not as whipped. So basically, once they make it, they let it go from liquid to solid.
Yeah, like a candle wax.
Bingo.
Like
Mine goes from liquid to whipped.
Okay. Oh, I should just put it in the blender.
Yeah, so it never gets to the solid, so it stays airy.
Bingo.
Keeps the air in it when you whip it.
Yeah. But if you put it in the blender and put some grapeseed oil in there or almond oil in there and whip it up.
Okay, I might try that. Just because I got so much, I'm like,
is grapeseed really is the seeds from grapes? Is that really grapeseed? Is that what grapeseed is? Yeah. I don't even know what grapeseed oil is.
Where are people getting grape seeds at now? When the last time you've seen a grape seed? I guess it's a market, so they probably are still making grapes without
all my ingredients. I make sure that's organic and how I really make sure that it's right, because a lot of people sell oils. All I want to know is I just go to the back. I don't care what you say on the front. I want to go to the back and I want to read what's in the ingredient. If it says grapeseed and stuff that I don't even know or words I never heard of,
right?
I don't want that. That's not 100%.
So do me a favor. Let's put you on the spot right now. Can you give? I know you have a product on hand. Can you read the ingredients, please?
Yes. Give me 1 second.
Because I want to see what I should be looking for. versus like the glycerins and the high fructose corn
Well, you know, like
syrups.
when you get orange juice, it say it say oranges are concentrated or whatever, and then you get fresh squeeze. It's just going to say oranges. Same shit.
So, sorry guys. So I just had to go in my refrigerator because most of my ingredients does have to be refrigerated because it is natural. So this is elderberry and lemonade juice. So remember I said it was
that like juice. I was about to say,
It was
I don't drink that.
you know, that's the whole thing about people. If something looks attractive, yummy, I noticed my market a bite. If it don't look good, y'all don't want it. So I had to really work on how I can make something look good and be good. So, sorry. So this is ingredients. You have alkaline water, lime, Irish sea moss, organic lemonade juice, and elderberry and B12. So
Okay.
you just take a shot of this a day.
And what does that do for me? What would that do for me taking a shot of that a day?
This is going to give you a immune booster.
Okay. And how long does it work before it kicks in? How many shots, how many days before I start feeling my immunity raised?
So I would say,
is that right? Is that right? That's not right. I don't know.
it's only 4 weeks, so that's why you know it's fresh. If you read something and it say it's good for 6 months, 7, they got some stuff in there that's not good for you because there's no way something is good for you and it lasts that long. You know what I mean? So it's good for 4 weeks. So you know you have to keep it in the refrigerator. Once you start using it, I would say that you will feel a difference in that week. You're immune, like you'll feel your energy level though too. So like sometimes if I'm really dragging, I might take 2-3 shots of these. Or I might do my ginger, the gel. Now this one is green tea. So you ever had green tea before?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is green tea. You see the color of it, just like your tea.
Yeah.
Now this has ingredients: green tea, purified water, jojoba oil, aloe vera, and vinegar, lemongrass oil, vitamin E.
And what's that for?
And this is for like people who have a lot of acne issues. Green tea is a powerhouse for acne. So green tea is very, very good. So and this is all just made with green tea and just those ingredients. And like I said, green tea, it really helps with like people who are prone to acne or really oily skin.
Okay.
We have tea, and then we have a rosemary. The rosemary is pink because of roses. So basically I take fresh roses, clean them, put them in a pot, and I take all the nutrients from there. And that's a good, that rose water is really good for oily skin and just having a woman's pH balance in her skin because sometimes it could go off.
Okay.
Interesting.
That is, and you don't have no science background. You became a scientist with the MKS Products.
You sound like
that's real sciencey. She sounds better than like I'm not the resident scientist for the episode. It's you.
You know,
she talking about burdocks and roots and all that shit.
You can take you can take little courses and stuff to help you understand ingredients.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Is natural preservatives. I had to really learn a lot about that. Take some course. Listen to some people that really knew what they were talking about, and just really had to learn because anything you start mixing, when you start mixing water with stuff, you need a preservative because then if not, you'll get mold.
Right.
So when shampoos and stuff, it started getting a little tricky from people. Was like, what's your hardest product? Body butters is easy to make. When you start getting into face creams, you start doing shampoos. Yeah, they starts getting real scientific because now you're mixing water with oils, and if you don't do it right, it can mold and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And so did you say like all your products have to be refrigerated? Is that what you're saying?
No, not all of them. Just my face masks, the toners, the juices. Yeah, but the other stuff that's just oils and stuff like that, no, it's fine. Everything that has to be refrigerated, it'll always say it on the label.
Okay. All right.
And the toners don't have to stay in the refrigerator now. It is very refreshing if you keep it in the refrigerator because when you go to spray it, it's very refreshing on your skin, but they don't have to
Yeah.
stay. When they first came out, it was refrigerator only. Because now, if you think about it, I've been in the game for almost 4 years this summer. What I knew 4 years ago and what I know now, some of
Absolutely.
the products I have revamped, I have done them over, I have changed the ingredients, I have, upscaled them more. So you learn more.
Yeah.
I got you.
What gives you the impetus to start a new product? Like, why do you want to go ahead and go to product number 24? Or what made you want to go from 12 to 13 or 14?
Right. That's a good question. So based off of me, my kids. So as Mackenzie's growing, she went from just needing a shea butter to needing a shampoo, a detangler spray. Now she has a gel out. She has a Flex Sheet gel that's really good for kids' hair. It helps their hair grow, but it also helps hold it a little bit. So as we're growing, the business grows. Malachi, he's going through hormonal acne and stuff. So he got hair bumps in the back of his neck. I'm like, whoa. So I'm like, oh, we got to come out. So anything I could see that I could fix, and if I could watch a 90-day, and I see a transformation from it, I'm dropping it. Then you have me. As I'm growing, not growing, but
He's still growing.
As I'm getting older, I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure I don't get dark circles. Or, oh, look at these bags. I look tired. So I have a puffy thing for puffy eyes. I have dark circles. Just as I'm going. So as my hair grows, I started doing more things I have a conditioner now. So each product has a reason behind it.
Yeah, it's a basis through the three of y'all, through that crew that you got. Yeah.
Because what's the point of making a product if you can't use it yourself?
Right.
You go to my page and follow me, I will blow your timeline up with just MKS products, because that's all I do. That's all I use. My kids know to not even. Mackenzie's at her grandma's house right now, and she got all her products, and she know this is her products, and she know not to touch nothing in Granny's drawer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
That makes sense, because that eczema ain't no joke.
Yeah, I'm curious.
No, I was great ask. Like, how's she dealing? How old is she?
Yes. She's 4 now, and if you see Mackenzie, you would never even know that she had eczema. And she has a head full of hair. I'm very transparent too on my social media, so I show a lot of ugly pictures. I show the ugly and the good, because if you guys see what my skin used to look like when you go to my page, I pinged what my skin used to look like, and I used to have a piece of face. So if I could heal me, only way being transparent is to show the real me.
You said pizza face?
A piece of face?
Yeah, pepperonis.
Very blotchy, very dotty, a lot of dark spots.
And that's been taken care of in the last 4 years since you started MKS.
Oh, that's been taken care of the last 3 years. I've had clear skin now.
Wow.
But all my life I had bad skin.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you said, you're a mature woman. That's what's
makeup.
up.
Like, I was one of those girls where, like, oh, I wasn't leaving the house if I didn't have my makeup on, baby, because so I'm just now enjoying at 41 being able to. Makeup is an option. It does. If I want to do it, if I don't want to do it, I don't have to do it.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
So that's like a different level of confidence when you could go around a man with makeup or without makeup. You wake up in the morning and be like, "Hey, baby."
Yeah. I don't want to see, because as a man, like I don't like women that wear a bunch of makeup, because I don't know what you look like, really.
Yeah, I wanted to be. It'd be nice if it's an option, like you said. If it's an option, if you want to have makeup on the day, great, cool. If you don't want to have it on the day, that's great and that's cool too. But to have it on all the time is, let's try not to, because I feel like it's unhealthy for your face too. Like I feel like that. I feel like that promoted your pizza face.
Yeah,
I feel like you probably had a pizza face before the makeup, but now you're getting a pizza face because of the makeup too. Now
your skin is clogged. Your pores are clogged.
Right. Yeah.
Sleeping in your makeup, everything is clogged up.
Yep. It's a ton of news anchors on TV that got pizza face because they wear all that makeup. You know what I mean? Bad joke. Just a bad joke. I tried it. Sometimes I try. I throw it out there. It didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work.
Yeah, that was
I
look. I got more laughs saying it was a bad joke than actually throwing out the joke.
Well, because you acknowledge it. You're like, yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
knew
right.
right away. I knew right away. As soon as it landed, I was like, "Ooh, that's a crash, destroyed." You know,
Yeah.
clean it up.
Now, when you go to your website, you have products for different things and stuff. Like, is it broken down like that? Like, say the guy asked you, "Oh, I got high blood pressure." Like, can you go in there and say, "I'm high blood," or like, is there categories like, "Hey, high blood pressure. This is the things for that."
You know, so for skin, I do have it broken down, but you know what? You just gave me an idea.
10%.
Need to break
We
down.
out here.
No,
We
because
out here.
so I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a creator. So when we hear something, certain things is like, ooh, I like that idea. I need to my health, all my health stuff, I might need to break that in a category.
Right, you just put that as the BBP collection, and we just get 10%. Don't worry about it.
Take that 10%. Take that 10% and ship it on over. We take monthlies. We'll take monthlies or quarterlies.
Right, like high blood pressure, diabetes, something like that. But if you do go under the CMOS collection, you will see that CMOS is good for all those things. So all you gotta do is just pick what kind you would want to take. You want to take a tea, you want to take a lemonade, or you want to take a gel. Or you want to take, however you want to take it. But anything with the CMOS in it and you're digesting it, it's going to go straight to your blood.
Real quick, is it a teaspoon or a tablespoon?
So
the CMOS.
This is a liquid.
No, the actual CMOS. The actual CMOS.
The gel.
2 to 3 teaspoons.
Teaspoons. Okay. Go ahead.
You ship nationwide or worldwide? I know you said it, but I don't remember exactly what.
I ship everywhere.
Oh, okay.
If you're out of the country, you do have to DM me because you can't do it on the website. But I will ship to you. I just have to get your address. But on the website, it's just the 50 states. But if you're out of the country, it has a thing on there that says to DM me if you're out of the country.
Okay.
All right. So that's so if someone or just new to MKS Products, is there one product that you say out of everything that works that you say you got to try this one? Like, do you recommend any one product that everyone should have in their
I would get some soap. I would say get some soap. Okay. I would say get some soap, because once you start realizing, because the soap you can use it on your face and body, and once you start realizing that and you start seeing a difference in your skin and all that, then you'll come on back for some more. So soap is something everybody needs.
Yeah,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Some people don't even know that.
That's true. Everybody needs it. They just don't know it. Yeah. But once you let them know it, come get the soap.
Who come and shop every 2 weeks, because the thing about soap is it's not gonna last forever. So it's a reoccurring, it's a reoccurring way. So I do wholesale. So people who are if you're in the business and you're looking to be an entrepreneur and you're looking for a vendor.
Nice. There you go.
So I have different barbers that I work for. I send products. They put their own private label on it. No one knows it's my stuff. I tell people, like, if you're in the business and you're going to drop a product, if you start with some soap, them people going to be right back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Tell me this, Joe. Like, if I buy the soap, is it suggested for me to use it like on my bottom of my leg or something first before I start putting it on my face and stuff? What if I'm allergic to something in the soap?
So read the ingredients.
Okay.
If you putting that Dove and that Irish Spring and that other stuff,
but what if I don't know I'm allergic to it though, and I read the ingredients? I don't think I'm allergic to any of these, but then I put it on my face and now my face is like swelled up. Like,
now you know you're allergic to it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, damn, I should have started on my arm or something.
Right. So that's the question though, for people who do have a lot of allergies. The soap is wash on, wash off, so it probably would take a little minute to probably get like a reaction or something. But the body butters, I would probably say just test your arm or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful out here. Sometimes you don't know what you're allergic to nowadays.
Peanut allergies, and the thing with the natural world is a lot of we are using a lot of the almond oils, the coconut oils.
Right.
I'm thinking I have people who are really allergic to things, And so I'm really allergic to peanut specifically. So I'm actually thinking about doing a line for people who have a peanut allergy. That would come a little later, but because I would really have to sit down and do my research.
For sure.
All right. All right. Do we got any more questions for Danielle?
I do. I have one more question, I think. Where do you see the company? Because you said right now it's just you, your son, and your daughter. You're answering all the emails. You're doing all the DMs. Where do you see the company in 2 to 5 years? Are you hiring out? Are you giving your recipes to be made in the factory? Are you going to be always making the recipes? Like how does it work?
What I would love and what I foresee happening is I will get a warehouse sooner than later, a small warehouse. I will have employees. I'm looking for a part-time person now. Just part-time. I cannot pay your
Let's be clear. No health insurance is involved over here, right?
For a part-time person now. I would love. I'm in a local grocery store by my house right now. I have some other things in works with you know how you go to check in a hotel and stuff. So I have some other things in works with that. So I would love to see myself going into more shelves, getting more store space. A lot of people want to come in and buy the business. I'm looking to pass this down to my family, to my children, specifically. So I'm not looking to sell the business. I'm trying to build a legacy. I'm trying to be a household name. So I'm not looking for a quick. If I got to keep taking a slow route, that's okay. I'm not looking for someone to come in and invest and take over and I get that a lot. I've been offered a lot, but
that's what's up.
Now would that change if you got that offer that lady got for like 380 million?
Now you know. Honey, we can wrap this money to make a whole new brand. Don't you worry.
Right.
I ain't say all that. I'm talking about.
She said the number ain't right, Rob. The number ain't right. It ain't right yet. Yeah, they ain't off that yet.
Zeros behind it. I have to tell his baby mommy gonna come up with "Don't you worry." I'll drop it. I'm really big on to just building.
That's what's up.
Wealth for my children. I come from nothing, and I'm really self-made. I had to get it out the mud. I'm in Atlanta by myself. I don't have any family. I'm very self-driven. I've been almost, I was 17. So my hustle, it comes from like a very deep, like, I can't go back. I got to make it. So I make sure that my kids, they never have to get out the mud because I did it all for them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now is your I guess your goal also to get into like Target or is that part of the plan?
I want to be able to do that, but I want to be able to do it where they don't try to take my product, which they normally do with a lot of people. I'm not going to say names, but you'll start off as natural, and then you'll get some people in front of you. They'll, say some numbers, say some things, and your product will go from natural to commercial quick. Mm-hmm. And so I'm not willing to change the naturalness out of it, to put stuff in it that will be on your shelf for 2-3 years. I'm going to stand on my business with natural. That's what people know me by. People trust me. And I'm gonna stand on that with my customers.
Because you said you said they were organic. They were organic and halal. You said that's what you said.
It's organic and natural. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so commercial, sometimes they take your ingredients and then they put a couple more things in it because they're trying to expand the shelf life. They don't care about. They're not in the business to care about you. They're in the business to make money. In the business I care about the people. I'm in the business to help that mother who can't afford to buy an $80 something for her kid with eczema, but she can afford a $15 shea butter. I'm in that business. So, and I believe that I'll be blessed from that.
All right.
I like that. You got to clip that for yourself. That was how you come out, how you go out. That was great.
Yeah. She made her own commercial, a new one.
Right, she sure did.
Right.
Sure did.
All right. Any more questions for MKS Products?
No.
Nope.
All right. Well, we want to thank Danielle from MKS Products for coming on the show.
Yay.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yes.
I really appreciate it. Thank you for reaching out and just giving me this opportunity to be on the show. I love anything that I can be involved in community-wise. I do a lot of give backs. I'm all in. So I love to be involved. I love what you guys are doing. Many blessings, and 2024 is the year.
Yeah,
for sure. For everybody.
Even though you skated and went to Atlanta on us, but it's fine.
I know. I only wish
she's still Delaware's own. She's still Delaware's own.
I would be with y'all everywhere.
Yeah, sure.
But I have came to one beer.
You did.
Yeah, we had you vend that. We had you vend that one thing. Yep.
I did.
Anytime something we're doing coincides with you coming home,
I will
we'll have you
definitely. And guys, come to Atlanta. Come on.
Well, everybody says that we are always in Atlanta at different times. None of us.
We never do it. I'll be there. I'll be there in May. You guys want to be there in May?
Come out, guys. We can
probably not till June.
Yeah, I'll be there in May though.
Before we go, we always like to know how people can find you on these World Wide Webs, these social medias, all that kind of stuff. So how can they find out more about the product? How can they get the product? How can they tell all about MKS Products?
So you can follow me on all platforms. Everything is MKS Products. So my TikTok, my YouTube, my IG, and my Facebook. MKS Products. MKS Products. That's it.
Nice.
Cool.
And my website is always in a bio. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yo?
You can find me on IG at IM302YODA.
All right, Lou.
That's it.
I'm on them Instagrams, and my name is Lou Belgium.
You can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. You can say, Alexa, play Bruising Banter Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Bruising Banter Podcast. You can follow me, Rob Stay Bruising. There it is. Bing, 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 at Rob Stay Bruising. Check me out. I'm on my artistic postings nowadays.
Is that artistic or autistic? Which one is it?
Oh, man.
You said artistic?
Yes, I said artistic.
Oh.
Why would I say autistic? I'm not autistic.
I don't know why anybody. I don't know why anybody would describe themselves as that unless they were that.
Right.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
Invite me. Putting this together.
No problem, man. Anytime. Friends of a friend is always good things for sure.
Yeah.
Once again, we want to thank Danielle from MKS Products for coming on.
I would like Danielle saying Lou Belgium as a drop, please.
I know. Why come he got a Lou Belgium and nobody else?
Yeah. Cut that.
Man.
We cut her commercial a little earlier and cut that drop for me, please.
All right, delete it off the box. Actually,
no, you ain't deleted it yet. He didn't delete it yet. It probably didn't. It is an error.
This has been episode 235 of Bruising Banter Podcast, and until next time,
have a good week, everyone. Thank you very much.
Peace.